Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And if you didn't start yet, y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all the ghosts. If you haven't already, please make sure you add me on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. All the links are in the description. All the links are in the about page. I'll go ahead and click away. I actually had one of my homegirls send this to me, man. Shout out to her. She's one of like the OG guests that I had on my channel probably 4 or 5 years ago. If our schedules align, we'll see. I would love to bring her back on. But she sent me this video and was like, Dad, did you know about Desi Banks? I said, oh, here we go. Here we go. So let's get into it, y'all. Desi Banks' ex-girlfriend says he switched up once he got paid and would lie about his finances. Full interview on Tasha K Live. Tasha K, man. First of all, pay Cardi B. Pay that woman her money. But yeah, shout out to Tasha K, man. I give credit where credit is due. I will always give her credit for single-handedly ruining Derek Jackson's career. Always round of applause to her, man. I was very, very pleased because we got sick and tired of him and his BS and his shenanigans. Tasha K proved that Derek Jackson is just as much of a man as we all are, that have these male urges to be with multiple women, to sleep with multiple women or whatever the case may be, and there's nothing wrong with that. So sorry, ladies, to burst your bubble, but that's the truth. Sorry. Let's get into this video, y'all.
When Desi started making money, that's when he switched up. He started moving differently. Desi sit here and say, oh, he was giving me all his money. You were giving me all your money live. You was being stingy with your money. You was being selfish. You used to even hide how much money you was making. Like, literally, I would find your receipts, your bank receipts. If I'm getting in the car, like, you just told me you ain't had no money to help me do this, but you got thousands of dollars in your bank account. So now I got to curse you out behind it. But when you ain't had nothing, you ain't never had to curse me out about you being hungry, you trying to cut the lights on. Like, everything was handled. But when I lost my job and now I needed you and you was actually making money, all that, she didn't believe in my dream. The dream was very much so a reality, even on his timeline that he provided. But see, the world don't know that. Let's start with the first lie, the I was unsupportive. If you go through this boy's entire Instagram page, all his videos was made in my car. He didn't pay no car note, no insurance. He wasn't paying maintenance. You wasn't doing none of that. That was all my doing. So not only was I giving you money and giving you a way to shoot content while I'm at work at night, slaving on somebody's clock, but then also when you wanted to go network and go shoot content with other people, I provided your way. I gave you money for that, for you to do whatever you need to do. When you wanted to go be on the scenes, I made sure you had money in your pocket to do what you needed to do. Whole time I'm either at work, at school, at home.
You gave this man an allowance to go do what he needed to do.
I mean, I wouldn't say an allowance, but it wasn't like, oh, it's an allowance.
An allowance is crazy. Giving a grown ass man an allowance is insane. Listen, let me say this real quick, y'all, before we continue. We got another video to do right after this one, so we gonna be here a little minute. Let me say this real quick, y'all boys. It's I don't see anything wrong with doing something like this. If you are, let me retract that. I see something wrong with it if you are working. Let me say that. I'm sorry. Scratch what I said before. If you are working and handling your weight, there's nothing wrong. You can do both. It sounds like Desi was completely unemployed and she was working, taking care. That's what it sounds like. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I'm gathering. If that's the case, then yeah, bro, like you did it completely wrong. What were you doing that much? You couldn't have been doing that much recording for 8 hours a goddamn day that you couldn't find a full-time job, hell, a part-time job. That's on Desi. Now, that's on Desi. Now, to her, I don't know her name. Now, to her, ma'am, you allowed this to happen. You had no problem doing it while y'all was together. Don't make it seem like it was an issue now. And again, shout out to my homegirl for sending this to me. Because we was going back and forth, you know what I'm saying, texting each other. And I said this to her. I said it verbatim. I said, no, I'm sorry. I think she said it. She said, yo, this reminds me of acrimony. I said, yeah, that's correct. That's 100% correct. That's literally what I'm gathering from this. If y'all haven't seen Acrimony, I think it was a Tyler Perry movie where my bad, y'all, my damn hands. I hate when my hands go dry. I think it was a Tyler Perry film where Taraji P. Henson was taking care of a man. He was unemployed. He had some type of business, he created something. I can't remember the story like that. But for years, Taraji was taking care of this man. This man was broke. He was unemployed. And she finally got fed up and left. After he left, he signs this crazy $1 million deal. And as a result of it, he broke her off some money. He didn't have to, but he did. He broke her off some money. As a result, she still wasn't happy. She wanted more. She wanted him to get back with him. He left. He was ready to move on with his life. She got mad, whatever. Y'all go ahead and watch that movie. But that's what I'm gathering from this. And it's given this. I'm telling y'all, from my opinion, again, this is what you decided as a grown-ass woman. Oh, he was doing this in my car. He was recording in my car. I was giving him, it sounded like an allowance. I was giving him money to do this, that, and third to support his dream. If you're doing that, then be all in. Don't try to switch up because you got mad and you decided to leave. And then when you left, that's when he started blowing up. Or scroll to his older videos. All of that is in my car. Yes, ma'am, but he was the content creator. I can do content in this building for 100 damn years. Does it mean that I owe the building something? No, this is a building. The building is going to be here regardless, ma'am. You are going to be there regardless with the car regardless. He could have did that content in a rental, in somebody else's car, in somebody else's house. It doesn't matter. But let's keep going.
Like, I was a waitress. So, it was fast cash. I was working at Fun Divvies.
Okay.
That was like, I was on my own the whole time while I was in college. So I was making fast money. So the whole time I would always be like, okay, once the household is taken care of and everything, what do you need? Like, what are you trying to do? Okay, that's what we'll give you the money for you to push for what you was trying to do with your career. I wasn't putting nothing into me because the whole time it was like, okay, when you make it, then we can focus on what I want to do. You can put back into me. But that time never came for me.
All right, winos, if you enjoy shows like this and would
yeah, man. Me personally, I just don't see, again, assuming he had a job. It sounds like he did not have a job. This is part 2, y'all. It sounds like he did not have a job. If he had a job, I wouldn't see an issue with it. But the fact that he may or may not have had a job, that's a red flag. And that makes me uncomfortable because I'm looking at Desi like, bro, come on, bro. You better than that. You're better than that. And this is me talking to another damn man. And yes, I am a fan of Desi. Again, assuming everything she says is true. We don't know. You're better than that. You could have found a full-time damn job, bro. It don't take nothing. Bro, I do. I try my best to record at least twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. But in one setting, I try my best to record at least 2 to 3 hours, and then I chop up videos, whenever I have time. So let's just say I do it twice a week, 3 hours per day. That's 6 hours per week. And I'm doing long form content. Desi does short form content. He only does content for like a minute, 2 minutes. So again, assuming everything she says is correct, Desi's in the wrong. Desi's in the wrong here. Clear. Regardless, she signed up for this and still allowed for this to happen. So, ma'am, you will have to take accountability on that. That's a whole separate thing. But let's get into the second video, y'all.
You was gonna hide one child, but you didn't hide the.
Oh, I'm sorry. Desi Banks' ex-girlfriend thinks he's salty that she had a baby with another man. Oh, wait, while y'all was together or when y'all was separated? Somebody says, if this is true, karma gonna eat Desi Banks' ass up. Give it time. And then another caption says, the whole world wants him, but you. Okay, let's get back into it.
You was gonna hide one child, but you didn't hide the other one. Who does that? Like, that's an innocent child. You don't do that.
So you think he's salty about you getting pregnant?
Somebody told me in his family that he felt the type of way because I got a baby now. But it makes sense because you never pushed this narrative all these years. But then once I got pregnant, boom, here it goes. She unsupportive. She ain't believe
He
in me.
is
She
mad
this,
that you're
and the
not
third.
kissing his ass. The whole world kissing his ass. The whole world wants him but you.
Yeah, I don't want him.
Because you know him.
The whole world can have him. Because my biggest thing is, being that I had to walk away with nothing, I would never look at him the same. Even if he never would have cheated and I never would have found out about it, that alone was enough to be done. The cheating that I found out after the fact was just the icing on the cake. It just was further confirmed, like, damn, Desi never was shit to me. That's why I say when you asking me questions about the good in my relationship, it's hard to even talk about it because I don't even believe it. It wasn't real. How could you believe
Was he at
it?
least good in bed though?
Tasha.
All right,
Tasha petty as hell for that one. That was, where did that come from? That was so man. I mean, again, man, I'm done, man. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, y'all be safe for her, cuz